We are here to talk now after a fantastic performance with We Are Augustines, gentlemen. Welcome. Wonderful work, beautiful songs, great energy.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
If you would, introduce yourselves quickly for our viewing audience.
Sure. My name's Eric.
My name's Rob.
My name's Bill.
And fellas, give us the quick tour. I know there's no such thing as an overnight success. You've all been working at it for a while, but give us the momentum that has come from We Are Augustines as a unit.
We had a record. It took a few years to make. It was a labor of love, blood, sweat, and tears. Eric and I used to be in another band, and when that band ended, we continued on with our project. First, it was an art project, then it became a potential touring opportunity, and then we grabbed Rob. Rob's from London. We live in New York City. Jumped over to the UK, did our first tour, and we've been touring ever since.
Excellent. And I understand you guys are basically a Brooklyn band, as it were, now. Talk a little bit about the influence of that very artistic and great cultural place in the world.
I think the influence comes more from the actual location than the bands. People talk a lot about the music community in Brooklyn. It's definitely there on a level, but it's not like everyone's hanging out together, going to the same places. But we are all dealing with the same struggles of high rents, small apartments, very limited resources and opportunity. So it's also cold in the winter.
Very cold in the winter.
So yeah, you know, it's not like it's not an easy ride. You don't just get to rehearse in your apartment or your friend's garage or something, like in other places.
It's not Middle America, that's for sure.
Yeah, or the West Coast.
Often wish it was.
So you guys are out on the road now, and are you continuing in the car, on the van, out and about?
We've actually been fortunate enough to do some airplane stuff this trip, but that will happen. We're going to the UK, so we'll be jumping over there for a bit, and then Europe, and then back, and we'll be in the United States. And we will be here today playing at the ASCAP Music Cafe at 3:20. And we'd also, if you don't mind, we'd like to say thank you to ASCAP.
Absolutely.
They've actually been fantastic and nurturing to us and for a lot of years now, actually. They really take care of their artists, so we'd like to thank them for having us.
And we've never been to Sundance, and they made this possible. So.
Your first time. Well, and we are likewise indebted in a very good way to the good folks at ASCAP who bring us folks like you and serve you up on a platter, as it were, to just come in and play fantastic music. So long-term plans, you working on songs for another record?
Yes, we are. We are ready, and I guess we just surf this wave as long as the wave takes us and as far as it takes us, and then we just get into the studio and keep going.
Excellent. Now, do you put your songs down, do any demoing kind of thing when you're on the road, or?
Well, we're doing it now. Yeah. Any downtime we get, we're thinking of new kind of ideas and whatever, whether it's drum parts, bass parts, whole songs, just scrapbooking it, just so when we do get into the studio, we'll have tons of ideas and we can hit it.
Excellent.
Field recordings, hold it up to the humming, tapping, strumming.
Wherever the inspiration hits, huh?
Yeah, Rob was. Yesterday, we were hanging out in the hotel, and we're just talking, and Rob's like, wait, and he was like, where's the phone? And he just tapped out a drum beat because he'd been in the back of his mind working on a song.
And I could see it, and I wanted to record it, and then I could. So it was a good idea,
That's kind of the process.
So that's kind of how it goes right now.
Excellent. Well, I know you guys have to run off to a show, so we will sadly bid you adieu at the moment, but at the same time, wish you great success. Your energy is fantastic. Your songs are great. And I believe it's weareaugustines.com.
Correct.
Weareaugustines.com. And remember, ASCAP is the good folks who brings you talent like this, whether it's at Sundance or at cafes across the country.